Hey everybody, Kelly here. So I just wanted to come to you quickly with a monthly market update for May. Since this is the first week in May, we're going to be looking at March to April, and then we'll look at April 2020 to April 2019. And these numbers are for Fairfax County only because it's primarily where I work. But if you're thinking about selling your house, or if there's another county that you're interested in that's in Northern Virginia, just reach out to me. I'm happy to provide it for you. So there was an 18% decline in new listings there, which honestly we should expect, right? Because there's a pandemic going on. So people don't want people going through their house. So they either decided to hold off or they withdrew their listings. There's a 10% decline in closings. There was a 24% decline in pending transactions, which is going to mean that we're going to have a decline probably in closings in May. Because if transactions take 30 to 45 days to go to closing, if we have declining pendings now, that's going to impact closings next month. The average sale price, however, increased by 3%. So we are coming off of a year with incredibly low inventory in 2019, and that low inventory just continued into this year, and now it's even lower. So supply and demand tells us that prices are going to probably go up. And they did by 3%. So we'll see what that looks like next month, but that's where we are right now. The other thing that happened is that the average days on market decreased from 27 to 18. So if you're a seller and you want to sell your home quickly for top dollar, now is a pretty good time to do it because there are still buyers in the marketplace. That being said, don't list a house that doesn't show well because those houses are still not moving. So you should have your house ready to go to market, looking good, and you'll sell quickly for top dollar. If you need help doing that, let me know. Okay, so let's look at April 2019 over April 2020. There was a 30% decline in new listings. There was a 26% decline in closings. There was a 39% decline in the number of houses going under contract. However, the average sale price increased by 7.8% in Fairfax County. That's pretty good. You didn't see the stock market do that. The days on market stayed pretty stable. They went from 22 to 18. So overall, in a nutshell, what your takeaway should be is that if you're a buyer right now, you should still buy. If you're employed, you have solid income, still coming in and all those things, you should really still buy because the interest rates are so incredibly low. Who knows how long that's going to last? Take advantage of it now. If you're a seller, it's still a great time to sell because inventory remains incredibly low. So, our market is not like the rest of the country a lot of the time. That's why I'm doing very specific by county metrics because I feel like those are the ones that you guys should be paying attention to, not necessarily the overarching, like what's going on in the United States numbers, because a lot of times we differ. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Always remember that if you're going to list a house, I actually pay for the improvements to your home and you can pay me back at settlement. And then that's how confident I am that the updates that I'm making are going to sell your house quickly for top dollar. The other thing is I sage for free. And then the last part of this is for buyers. You're probably hearing that the guidelines are changing. And that is true that lenders, it's actually not the guidelines, it's not the government issue guidelines, but it's the lender overlays that are changing right now. They're basically increasing the credit score requirements and increasing down payment requirements. And the reason for that is because they are taking on all of the risk, right? Like they don't know if the person that they're issuing a loan to is going to remain employed or still have income. What if you're furloughed, right? So, that is why they are increasing credit score requirements and increasing down payment. The one thing to keep in mind is that the guidelines have not changed for FHA. It's still, a 580. You could go down to 580 really, but most lenders you were either at 620 or higher. There are still lenders that are lending at 620 and 3.5% down payment for FHA loans. So if you guys are thinking about buying, please, let's start a conversation now, especially if you're thinking of buying in the next 6 to 12 months. Let's take a look at your credit and see what we can do to improve it. There might be surprises on there that you didn't know about, because that is the first step. If you cannot get a pre-approval letter, we cannot buy a house. So definitely reach out. Let's come up with a game plan. Guys, when it comes to real estate, there aren't any stupid questions. I could talk about real estate all day long. It's what I love. So if you guys have any questions, please contact me. Let's talk about it. Let's schedule a meeting. I'll put the link to schedule a virtual consultation in this post so that you know where to easily find me. You can literally just find time on my calendar and let's do it. Stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.